How's it going, YouTube? This is Silky speaking, aka Copnet. I hope you guys are well. This video is going to be a response to my good friend Ninja BX, also known as Corey. His video was about Gold Digger's rant. I watched his video. The first pic of the video was actually a picture of Hugh Hefner, founder of the Playboy Mansion, or the Playboy magazine, I'm sorry. And he had a young, beautiful blonde sitting right next to him. I wonder why. No surprise. I guess she really likes his personality. A million of it. In Corey's video, he talked about how men and women, in their gold-digging ways, take advantage of their partner. How they, if they see that their partner has a job, any kind of job, from the highest paying to the lowest paying, they feel a sense of entitlement, meaning that they can pretty much get whatever they want. It's alright for a partner to be a breadwinner, but most gold diggers expect their partners to be bakeries instead of breadwinners, if you understand what I'm trying to say. I agree with what he said. It really spoke a lot to me. And hey, I do know about that. Let's face it, I was in the situation. My own ex-husband was a gold digger. The minute he got his green card, he didn't see him again for 2 years. Couldn't find him at all. And on the second year, the man had the nerve, without even so much as beforehand calling or sending money, etc., had the nerve to beg me to forgive him and have me live with him in a different city. Even though all he does is deliver pizzas. I mean, you can do it here in this state as well as in the other states. Why specifically over there? Why not here? What is over here that he doesn't want me to see that is over there? Yeah, I know. You want me to go, you live with a bunch of men over there, you want me to go over there with you so I can be probably raped, killed, or probably both at the same time. And you can run off with my son, and we'll never see, and no one will ever know what happened to me. I'm not stupid. That is an example of a gold digger as well. Those people who marry innocent girls or boys from overseas, you bring them here, you apply for their citizenship here, and the minute they get it, they're gone. That's another example of a gold digger. And I just want to say that gold diggers are leeches. We should follow the rule. Never give anyone that they don't earn personally. Because if you do, they'll become like a blood-sucking tick. Sucking, 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 until there's nothing left to suck. Which brings me to another point of discussion. Marriages, in particular. Like, how do I phrase this? For example, some people might think me vain for saying this, but I always believe in being honest, even though it might hurt. I received a proposal of marriage before from a guy who was 40 years old, and I turned him down. Before you guys get the rope, I didn't turn him down because of his age, because to me, age is only a number. I really don't care how old the partner is. But the thing was, he was 40 years old, and he was working as a custodian in a restaurant or a grocery store. And the thing is, he only went up to high school, and he's 40 years old. I only want to say is, dude, I'm doing my bachelor's and going on to my master's, and I'm already in the road to a career, and you basically don't have your life together. He was married once before, but he got divorced very recently, stating that his wife said that he ruined her life. She applied, like me, she applied for him to come here, and afterwards she divorced him, saying that he just ruined my life. I didn't accept because of his age. I only accepted because of his ambitions and lack of work ethic. I mean, had he been 25 or 20 and he was doing the job that he's doing, then I would have understood, and I would have said, yeah, he's trying to get his life together. But when you're 40 years old and you're still doing that, it kind of gives an impression that you don't have your life together. What the hell have you been doing for the past 2 decades? What? I mean, these type of people think they're entitled to anything. I mean, I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but I do have standards. And that's not up to my standard. And I believe everyone should set a certain standard for themselves. If you keep your standard too low, people are just going to walk all over you like a fucking rug. You must keep your standards at an appropriate level. Otherwise, you won't have any value in society. Which brings me back to the original topic, gold diggers. It's very stressful, and it's very gold diggers are very cunning. They're very cunning. Look at that Anna Nicole Smith lady. It's obvious she married that 90-year-old geezer for his money. I mean, for God's sake, lady. I mean, who do you think you're fooling? And then she sleeps around with God knows who and has a kid. I mean, the media, they say, well, who's the father? Who's the father? This guy or that guy? Get a fucking DNA test and then we'll know. It's not hard. But they're delaying it. They're delaying it. Only because the media wants a goddamn motherfucking story. That's an example of a gold digger, Anna Nicole Smith. And I don't care how many people say that her husband said that she made him happy. He's an old man. A little butterfly will make him happy. Old people at that age are like children. They don't know what makes them happy. They don't know what's good for them. When you're 90 years old, you're in a second childhood. You don't know what's good for you. I mean, that's how she got all that money in the reality show. How do you think she paid for her plastic surgery and gym memberships and whatnot? Gold diggers are the scum of the earth. Not to say that it's wrong for you to want to have your partner to have like a good steady job, etc., or to buy you things every now and then, but you can't constantly be expecting, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. I mean, the guy or the girl has a lot of other things to do. He or she has car payments, bills or rent to pay. If you have kids, schools, medical needs, school books, school uniforms. And if you have a baby on the way, if you're going to give birth like through a C-section, that costs money. And the cost of diapers, wipes, food, and other things. I mean, it goes on and on. But the gold diggers don't see that. All they see is themselves. Me, 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 me. This self-centered complex that the world revolves around them. I lived through that. I literally lived through that. And it sucks. That is why I believe that in the sense of love, it's best to follow one's head instead of heart. Because the heart is stupid. It's just plain stupid. It doesn't see logic. It only sees what it feels. The brain will save your ass. It might feel bitter, but at the end of the day, you'll be thanking your lucky stars that you listened to your brain. You really will. Anyhow, this was a short response rant to my good friend Corey. And God willing, inshallah, I'll talk to you guys again. Peace out, Girl Scout.